Welcome to How to Rock Spirit's Sun Moon Alchemy series. This audio was compiled and recorded by Dustin Cormier, a Leo Ascendant Scorpio with Sagittarius Moon, born in the year of the Metal Ram. All the possible Western Sun and Moon sign combinations can be found and learned about here. This information is for educational purposes only. I do not own any of the following content. For more astrology lectures and my own Cosmic Consciousness audio lecture series, check out How to Rock Spirit's YouTube channel, where I rap about everything from philosophy and transpersonal psychology, to psychedelic spirituality, to tantric and occult mysticism, and even to Marx and Engels and the materialist sciences. See you there! Sun in an Earth sign. Basically motivated by material needs and practicality. Recharges energy through working with the physical world, being productive, and feeding the senses. The Sun in the signs, interpretive guidelines. Sun in Taurus. Vitality is rooted in earthy physical sensations. Needs to be recognized for reliability and ability to produce. Creative expression results in tangible objects or in gathered resources. Takes pride in possessions, assets, and in one's own stability. Expression of individuality can be hindered by hesitation and reluctance to change. The Moon sign and its element. These notes are also still from Stephen Arroyo's Chart Interpretation Handbook. The element of the Moon sign represents an attunement from the past that manifests automatically, a mode of feeling and being that one needs to be aware of in order to feel inwardly secure and at home with oneself. This element and experiences related to it feed your need to feel right about yourself. This element and experiences related to it feed your need to feel right about yourself. By such modes of self-expression, you are satisfying a deep inner need that can give stability to your entire personality. The Moon's element also shows how you react instinctively to all experiences, with what energy you spontaneously adjust yourself to the flow of life. Moon in air signs. Reacts to changing experiences with forethought and objective evaluation. Feels comfortable with self when expressing ideas and interacting socially. Sign position of the Moon. How one reacts based on subconscious predisposition. Moon in Gemini. Reacts quickly, perceptively, changeably, with unending curiosity. Feels secure in responding to a variety of mental stimuli and in being involved in more than one activity at a time. Adapts to change by using the mind and making connections. Communicates about inner emotional life, a need to verbalize emotions in order to feel connected with them. Sense of security can be deterred by emotional energy scattered in many directions. The following information comes from Isabel Hickey's Astrology, a Cosmic Science. Copyright 1992 by Isabel M. Hickey Trust. Moon in Gemini. Versatile, shrewd, and critical. Dual forces and subconscious. Superficial. Because it is the 12th house sign of Cancer, which is moon ruled, the Gemini moon can be its own worst enemy. Needs to be honest. Restless in search for truth. Needs to look beneath the surface. Longing for knowledge. Spread themselves too thin and scatter their forces. Unless Saturn or Scorpio is strong, can waste tremendous energy in chattering. Jittery nervous system. Torn apart by changing feelings which reflect in nervous tension. Too strong a tie with relatives. Not a free agent if they cling too long to family pattern. In a male chart, attracts a nervous and high-strung mate. Sun Moon Alchemy. The elemental combinations of the sun sign and the moon sign. The following information comes from Charles and Susie Harvey's Sun Sign Moon Sign. Copyright Charles and Susie Harvey, 1994, again in 2003. First published by Aquarian, 1994. Each sun-moon type is a combination of elements. In the following descriptions of the element combinations, please remember that the pairing can be either way around. For example, a fire-earth combination refers equally to sun-fire, moon-earth, as it does to sun-earth, moon-fire. There will be subtle differences, but the dynamic is generally the same. Earth-air combinations. This combination produces a productive, rational personality, which can be both innovative and efficient. The challenge of being up in the air and down to earth at the same time is that of bringing together abstract thought with the nitty-gritty issues of getting on in the world. These two elements combine easily and make for a clear-headed, objective, and scientific approach. This is the temperament of the practical idealist who observes, thinks, plans a course of action, and then acts. American President John F. Kennedy, with his Sun in Gemini and Moon in Virgo, is an example of this combination and expresses the lunar instinct to give service to a rational, well-considered ideal in his famous injunction, "Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country." When the sun is in earth and the moon is in air, the conscious, rational impulse is to get to grips with reality, to build, consolidate, and organize with the logical instinct to make one's efforts as humane and far-reaching as possible. There's often a dry sense of humor and a capacity to use language with adroit accuracy. The late American poet Carl Sandburg, Sun in Capricorn, Moon in Aquarius, had a talent for using colloquialisms, which is characteristic of this combination, and his view of slang expresses this down-to-earth communicative ability. Slang is a language that rolls up its sleeves, spits on its hands, and goes to work. Shadow. The earth-air individual is adept at mastering the mundane world, learning how things work and then applying their knowledge in many different and normally useful ways. They can, however, easily lose touch with the less quantifiable things of life, such as emotions. When this happens, they risk the danger of becoming dry as dust and stuck in the pragmatic, cost-effective, scientific approach. Relationships. This type enjoys communicating and being helpful, and tends to get on well with most people at a practical, social level. They will find predominantly fire and water types either alien or fascinating, but either way, the latter would enable the earth-air person to contact the more mysterious and emotional, irrational parts of their personality. The earth-air individual seeks rational rapport in a relationship, and they're very supportive and adaptable, but they need help in learning how to discover and share their feelings. Male versus female. This is a very androgynous combination, encouraging both the supportive skills associated with natural female roles and the intellectual skills of the male. The following observations about your Sun-Moon combination are drawn from insights gained from astrologer Jefferson Anderson's book, Sun Sign, Moon Sign, an observation of many different individuals. The writing itself comes from Mantak Chia and William U. Wei's Cosmic Astrology. Copyright 2012 by North Star Trust, published by Destiny Books. Sun in Taurus, Moon in Gemini. You need to share your opinions and emotions with other people, and this means that you are a very sociable person who enjoys the company of others. The fascination with the world around you, oddly enough, is something you may actually be too aware of. You are a born problem solver. When a problem appears, you are ready to deal with it. This combination of signs is pragmatic, worldly, and energetic from the Taurus, while also being logical, adaptable, and humorous from the Gemini. There exists within you an intuitive vision that is excellent, and you do not let things slip by you. Your acute observation skills allow you to recognize the fake and deceitful. The new and the exotic are among the things that catch your wide-ranging interests. It is not easy, however, for you to settle on something, whether it is a job, a romance, or even a way of life that permanently satisfies you. Popularity, in most cases, is guaranteed. A Taurus Gemini has a charming and vibrant personality. The areas you know well enough to contribute to and provide innovations to are wide-ranging. Psychology, because of your ability to analyze and understand things, is a possible profession. Sigmund Freud, the founder of modern psychology, was a Taurus Gemini. In addition, technical professions, research, or even being a writer are also very real possibilities. Focus is what you need because of your numerous opportunities. You are a bit moody and perhaps aggressive in your relationships. Your current projects are often left behind the minute you find something new. Errors and behavior patterns and a somewhat childlike approach to the world are often repeated and lessons learned slowly. Taking a close inventory of your past behavior and trying to discern when you have been at fault or gone wrong is a good idea. Instead of allowing impulses and momentary fancies to control your life, learn from the past. Even though you are a Taurus, you know how to release your emotions and express yourself. This can lead to some issues in your life. For example, you can be rebellious, find fault, and stir up trouble. You can become a complainer if all you do is examine your environment for the purpose of finding things that you do not like or want to change. This world is an imperfect place, and to not realize that can bring nothing but disappointment. A quick note from Charles and Susie Harvey's Sun Sign Moon Sign. Sun in Taurus, Moon in Gemini, your greatest strengths. Practical intelligence, fine reasoning abilities, ability to translate sensual experience into words and far-reaching ideas. Sheer capacity for being effectively busy and for talking others round to your point of view. Your greatest weaknesses. Tendency to become dry as dust, reducing life's pleasures to matter-of-fact ideas. Inclination to argue your way through life with bullying bombast. Lack of sympathy for the emotional needs of others and yourself, and for the loftier aspirations of the human spirit. Images for integration. A sculptor carves the figure of a dancer. A wealthy publisher launches another new project. A restaurateur earns a reputation for delicious soufflés and meringues. A scientist brilliantly discourses on the mysteries of nature.